Hey folks, let me show you how to do the integration of Carrd to your email software. It looks like we're having some problems with that. So I am in this Carrd template, clicking on this form that takes email submission, and we're going to make sure this is sign up. We're going to make sure for now that this is Klaviyo. If you're using something else, pick the other one. The rest will be the same. And then we need the API key and the list ID. Now here's where I think we're running into problems. The API key needs to be a private API key. We're going to need to generate one specifically for this integration. Very easy to do. And the list ID should be not well, let me show you. Let's do the API key first. So I have a dummy Klaviyo account over here, and I've gone to down here, I've clicked on settings, I am in account, and then API keys, okay? Now we're not gonna use the public key for anything in this integration. We're gonna create a private API key, and we need to tell it what access it needs. And to keep this simple, if you just give everything full access, it shouldn't mess anything up. Really, we only need one of these, couple of these clicked. But for right now, we're going to do this. All right. We're going to name it. I recommend naming it something like Carrd opt-in page. This is so you can keep track of what it is. And then I'm going to create. I'm going to click on the create button, and I'm going to pause the video while I do this. Okay, I clicked on create, and then this page loads. And my private key is underneath this little thing here. You're supposed to protect this like a password, so I'm not showing you the specific key. But all you do is click on, well, don't steal my API key, people. You just click on copy, and then you come over here and paste it into here. Now for list ID, what I've done is I've clicked on audience, lists and segments, and I've clicked on this segment I'm clicked on the list called newsletter. And in this dummy account, there's one subscriber here. Next, we're going to click on settings for the newsletter list. Okay, this is the list's ID. This is the thing we're going to copy and paste right here. Okay, so we have a private API key created and the list ID created, and when we click on done, when I publish this, this should send people directly into the list called newsletter. All right, now the last thing I want to show you, I don't think we mentioned this before. If you click on consent inside of newsletter, I recommend for the time being setting this up as a single opt-in, not a double opt-in. Now, a double opt-in will generally filter out lower quality subscribers, but when we're first getting going, especially with the integration in place, I recommend a single opt-in just to make sure we're not missing people. And this is something that we can adjust later when the way that we're getting people on the list changes. So that is that. Just to reiterate, the API key needs to be a private API key. You're going to generate that inside of your email software specifically for this integration. And the list ID is going to be inside of a specific list in Klaviyo or whatever mail you're using. This one is newsletter, but you could have a specific list created that specifically collected the leads from this opt-in form. You can name it whatever you want, but the list ID is this. That goes right here. Let me know if that helps or if you need anything else.